How's it going, YouTube? Random Millennial here. I say that, and it's actually kind of funny. This is going to be my first ever video posted on. Um, Definitely don't know what I'm doing. I'm really not posting any for anything in particular, but for myself, I guess. Just to have video proof. So there probably won't be any edits. I wouldn't even know how to begin to go about that. Uh, As you can hear, I hope the volume is okay. The aircon is in the background. Outside on the porch, um, there's just topics I wanted to speak about, uh, and I feel like perhaps YouTube is probably going to be a good outlet. Maybe we'll see. Uh, I The first thing in particular, I guess, the first issue I've had, and I never really had this problem until like a few days ago. Haven't been able to sleep, uh, trying to figure out what the issue is exactly, and it's actually the fact that I have the fear of growing old. I think the term is actually Gerascophobia. Uh, Honestly, I probably should have fact checked this before, but like I said, first video um, of I don't know how many, um, but it's interesting. So specifically, growing old though. Don't get it confused because I don't believe. I'm pretty confident that I don't have a fear of dying, but it's the gradual decline. For those of you who don't know, I'm 31. As I say that, you obviously wouldn't know. This is the first video. I'm 31 now, and I'm a millennial, true and true. I been feeling my age lately. I mean, you could say a lot of things have set me off. COVID. Um, I herniated a disc a while back. A lot of things have been going wrong. You wake up with aches and pains, but you didn't do any exercise, so it's not from that. Um, just really feeling my age, and it feels funny because as the average life expectancy increases, people are gonna live longer, but that also means that the decline is longer. And that decline is really scary. People who have the fear of growing old are really, really scared of just, at least for me personally, my version, I'm just really scared of losing my faculties. If we ever get to a point where I cannot take care of myself or those around me that I care about, it's frightening. Uh, and I guess it'd be comforting to know. I mean, I know there has to be people who are going through similar situations, going through similar feelings. Now, they might be generally a lot older than I am. 31 is by no means old, but relative to obviously my life experience, because I am 31, I feel much older because anyone can only remember themselves being younger. I don't think you can see it through the video, but I have a lot more grays. I, you know, I'm aging, and I think I was in the cutoff because I was not, growing up, the internet was starting. I wasn't the most tech savvy person. I never really got much into. Uh, well, I guess nowadays it'd be like TikTok and Instagram and stuff. That's really not what I was really into. I don't even have um, accounts that I use for those. I have a Facebook, um, which I didn't keep up with, but I really should. Facebook is, well, at least in my time for my generation, it is a really good outlet to communicate with those in the past. Those who you grew up with. But yeah, I mean, not expecting a lot of views or anything. This is really just more so personally for me as I go through the process of figuring out and working through all my issues. Uh, it's just really scary that you can wake up one day and just feel completely different. I might be really dramatic because there are tons of people older than me that have maybe worse pains than me or less. I don't it's not necessarily the same for everyone, but the decline will always happen, right? And that's something we've accepted. And that's scary to think. I think that's probably why we rationalize um, the inevitable, and we just kind of out of sight, out of mind, until you wake up one day and you realize that that's you. You've, you know, and there are a lot of various factors, right? One, people think time passes so fast, and the reason for that, what I believe, and I think this is probably true, I probably learned it at some point, is when you're a kid, everything is new to you, so you're constantly creating new memories. But as you grow older and you have the monotony of your job, whatever the case may be, whatever you do, um, days, weeks, months, they blend together because you won't have nearly as many significant events that your mind will create a new memory for, that will stay with you long term. And because of that, you have, oh my god, that was a huge ass bug. You People feel they age faster, that time flows differently. Uh, Obviously not true, but it's relative, right? Our experience, our consciousness is just what our brain processes, what memories we have. That's how we remember things. And honestly, that's scary as fuck because if you think about it, oh shit, I said fuck. But if you think about it, um, who are we without our memories, right? I don't want to be philosophical or anything, but these are just things. Maybe it's a pseudo midlife crisis, um, whatever it may be. But these are just things I've been thinking about a lot. And there's obviously a lot of other factors that contribute to that. But that probably be time for on a different video. I really don't know. There probably will not be a set schedule for this. But I'd really appreciate it if the people who do watch this understand a little bit of where I'm coming from, and even maybe talk about their experiences. I'm not saying that you have to have the same fear, but maybe if you don't and you're not scared, how do you rationalize it? How do you deal with that issue? Because you may or may not have ever considered it, and now that you've seen this video, hopefully made it all the way, tell me how you feel. I'd be very curious. I would like to learn as much as I can, and I feel like that would personally help me work through my own issues and my feelings. And I'd appreciate it a lot. So for now, I'm signing out. It's oh shoot, what date? That's August. That's wrong. That's not what I wanted to do. It is August 24, Tuesday. Yeah. Take care, guys.